So it's like 12:30 in the morning on a weekday, and I'm just buzzing. Like, just this uninebriated buzz. And it all comes from associate members winning games against full members at a T20 World Cup. It's so hard to explain, right? And maybe it's because working within the tournament as well, there's a little bit of bias, but you kind of get sucked up in it. You drown yourself in it. But it's so hard not to feel a sense of pride. And I have no national affiliation with Scotland or Namibia, who've beaten the West Indies and Sri Lanka, respectively, two nations who have won the T20 World Cup before. I have no national affinity to them. Only the emerging cricket stuff is applicable, but there's still so much pride, and to know what those 22 players across those two teams have been through and done and worked to do to get here and do what they've done over the last 2 days in front of the world, it's incredible. I can't stress to you enough. I'm just absolutely buzzing. Like, there's just no other word for it. I can't remember feeling this uplifted by it all. And when you harp on about it every week on podcasts, talking to people, being that meme of, the niche cricket hipster who follows sub-regional qualifier cricket or cricket in far-flung corners of the earth, I don't want to sound righteous or sanctimonious about this, but there is a little bit of vindication. There is a little bit of vindication in believing in these guys, in believing in what they do, in believing in a mantra of growing the game of cricket for good. Not just World Cups, not just for the sake of having random teams at World Cups, but for growing the game outside of a select few. I can't stress to you how uplifting it can be. And I don't think even sometimes they realise, the players, just how big what some of their stuff they've done is. And the idea of the M word, I'm not even going to say it, I'll leave it there for you to read, is just, when you consider all of that put together, them being referred to that as that is just, it's offensive, right? And you can say people are soft all you want, but it's just criminally unfair to say that. And I could go on a whole lot more and talk about that in greater detail. But I just can't get over what Scotland and Namibia have done. And the Netherlands beating UAE 2 on match day 1. Both of those teams fighting tooth and nail to the end. It's just incredible. And I just hope that the people who are responsible for making decisions, and we're going to a 20-team format for the next T20 World Cup, but let this just be another lesson of what the game can be for so many people in so many places in all the different regions around the world. Forza Associate Cricket, Viva Emerging Cricket. That's all.